Yep, it was a full moon Sunday night at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Mike Mullen from MikeMullen.net. Kevin Harvick wins the race, the Coke 600, but it was a story of mysterious things happening on the racetrack and above the racetrack. The TV camera that rolls up and down pit road about 200 yards in the air on a big cable from the fourth turn to the first turn, some of the cables broke, fell down on the racetrack while they were going 195 miles an hour. Drivers couldn't believe it. 10 fans were injured. They were all treated and released. 3 went to local hospitals, but they were treated and released too. But it's awful scary. You're racing along real hard, and all of a sudden these giant black snakes are bouncing off your car. Ripped the front fender off Kyle Busch's car. He was leading the race. And Kahne, running right behind him, said, "I couldn't believe it. I've never seen anything like that." And then we came back again, and it was still there. He was surprised that NASCAR didn't throw a caution quicker, but then it's kind of hard to figure out what is actually going on. Haven't seen one of these things before. Though 2 years ago, I think a TV camera like this did fall down on a football field somewhere. It's not unusual. Anyway, the race itself was increasingly bizarre. Mysterious things happening. Crashes here, crashes there. Jimmy Johnson crashed out. Danica Patrick crashed into Brad Keselowski. It was a weird night. Halloween almost. And down at the end, Kasey Kahne was in control. It was his race to lose. He knew it. His race to win. He knew it. 16 laps to go. A debris caution. And there was debris on the track all night. You better believe that. The debris caution came out. Kasey's the leader. Do you pit or you don't pit? He said, "I'll stay out." He figured there were a couple of guys that would stay out too. They didn't. Everybody else came. The other 12 men on the lead lap all came down pit road. Running second, Kevin Harvick. Took on 2 tires, started on the front row next to Kasey, blew him off around the corners. One way, winning handily. And Kasey said, "Well, I thought more people would stay out. I thought I'd have a little cushion." He's usually pretty good on worn tires. Only had 30 miles on those tires, but fresher tires made the difference over track position tonight in the 600. Kevin Harvick winning, and Kurt Busch. He had the car to beat all night. Strong car. Todd Berry had a great car out there, and then the battery cable came loose. The battery cable came loose, and he had to make a pit stop. They changed out the battery, reinstalled it, and he got back up to third at the end. Just didn't quite have enough to get back to the front. And he was devastated afterwards. This is yet another chance that he had to win, had the strongest car in the field, and something inexplicable happened. He was more than just dejected, but he bit his tongue and said he knows he's being watched as much for his reactions to things as for his actions. And so then he went into a nice thing about, well, it was a great points race and all that. But his heart was really broken. Now it's over, and we'll see what he can do up there. Sunday night, Coke 600, Charlotte Motor Speedway, Kevin Harvick. Mike Mullen from MikeMullen.net.